Ian.
Stephanie, thanks very much. And just as Stephanie was wrapping up there, the sunshine seemed to come out. We did have some showers this afternoon.
Yep.
If you're spending time by the river, you're hoping for sunshine by the weekend.
Absolutely. Good amount of sunshine expected for the weekend, but really for the rest of today and for tomorrow, there is the chance of showers and thunderstorm activity at times. And east of the QE2, east of Highway 2 predominantly, there's a severe thunderstorm watch in place. And you can see all the activity kind of swirling up towards the northeast at this point. I'm not seeing any cells right now that are at that severe level, but there is one cell just outside of Hannah right now, tracking likely towards Hannah, that is producing some small size hail at the moment, and that could intensify a little bit. So we have the potential of these storms intensifying quite quickly, so keep that in mind. 21 degrees is the temperature in Calgary, and yes, the sun is peeking out here. We did have a few isolated showers. Your 24-hour forecast is brought to you by Fifth Avenue Volkswagen. Find more than what you're expecting at Fifth Avenue Volkswagen. We still have the potential for thunderstorm activity, but most likely if we get anything at all in Calgary over this next couple of hours, it will be isolated showers. Quiet tonight, quiet tomorrow morning, and bright. So more sunshine expected for tomorrow compared to today, but there is the late day thunderstorm risk. In fact, that really arrives as early as 2 in the afternoon. More details coming up. Ian?
Okay, lots of people are eager to do things outside this weekend, especially since last weekend was pretty much a rain out, right?
Right.
So it looks like Sunday's the best day to get out there, right?
Sunday, yeah. And for some people, this is an extra long weekend.
That's right.
Right, with the holiday on Tuesday. If you were, you know, more prepared than Ian and I, you booked Monday off and thought about it ahead of time. Anyway, yes, it's looking really good. We're going into a dry stretch, but before that, we have things to talk about. So at this point in the city, we've seen isolated showers here and there. We have the potential for isolated showers up until about midnight tonight. Downtown temperatures 21, 23 at the airport, 21 in Winsport, 19 in Bragg Creek and Cochrane, and 22 Irricana down to Strathmore. Get your daily dose of greens at Serenity Golf Club, just 20 minutes east of Calgary. And there's lots of really nice golfing weather coming up here in the next couple of days. Not too hot, not too cold, just where we should be. That's today as well, 23 degrees at the moment, 23 in Lethbridge and Milk River, 26, one of the warm spots, Medicine Hat. It has been gusty further to the south. So Calgary, we've had a gusts around 41 kilometers per hour, but further to the south, 60 in Pincher Creek and Lethbridge, and mid-50s for Medicine Hat. So for Pincher Creek, Lethbridge, and Medicine Hat, you can expect these type of wind gusts for tomorrow. For us here in Calgary, it'll be quieter and less windy tomorrow. Okay, a lot of activity going on. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch in place for areas mainly to the east of QE2 and Highway 2. But at this point, none of them are looking severe. And just to kind of explain that, let me pop out the lightning here. None of these cells look like they're producing any hail or really with those stronger wind gusts. But there is one cell that may intensify as it tracks towards Hannah that may produce some smaller size hail. So there's that going on. When we head towards Calgary, we have isolated showers in parts of the city, sunshine in parts of the city, and those isolated showers, again, are possible right until midnight tonight. And here's a look at where we have the severe thunderstorm watch in place. So anywhere in this area, basically east of Highway 2, QE2, and Innisfail, Red Deer, these areas, if you are getting some thunderstorm activity, they could bubble up pretty quick and they could intensify pretty quick and come with that larger size hail. Let me give you an idea of these next couple of days here. Again, till midnight, we have the potential for showers here in Calgary. And then tomorrow, mainly sunny for much of the day. So more sunshine expected tomorrow, but by 1 in the afternoon, we get into the potential of afternoon thunderstorms, showers once again, just like today. And then Sunday, this is Sunday, mainly dry. So looking at that longer range forecast, temperatures will continue to climb. 19 for tomorrow, late day thunderstorms possible, but then 24 for Sunday, 26 for Monday, and 25 for Canada Day.
Danielle, you had mentioned earlier that this is a 4-day weekend for a lot of people, and lucky them.
Lucky them. We really should have thought this through, right, Ian? But, I mean, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, basically, keep in mind, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, looking stable and bright. not too warm, not too cold. It's 23 right now. That's also our daytime high, and normal is 22. So we're right where we should be for this time of year. Tomorrow, a little cooler at 19, and by 1 in the afternoon, the risk of showers and thunderstorms. But check out Sunday, Monday, and Canada Day Tuesday, in 24 for Sunday, and mid-20s for Monday and Tuesday. So pretty good. Ian?
Let's bring Danielle in now. So by Sunday, the heat will be back. Many people might be seeking a little relief on the water.
Yes, absolutely. And as we were saying, please careful by the rivers, especially the Elbow and the Bow, because they will be rushing fast at times, and even by any body of water. Because I say this because we have really nice weather in the forecast, and a lot of people will need to be heading down to some sort of water to cool off over the coming days as temperatures climb. All right, so at this point, there is a little bit of activity in Calgary, isolated pockets of showers, especially in the south end. And by Irricana, there is a non-severe thunderstorm at the moment. It's 22 degrees at the airport. And for the evening hours, yeah, we do have a small risk of a thunderstorm in Calgary, but most likely just isolated showers, which are possible up until about midnight tonight. Tomorrow by 1 in the afternoon, the risk of thunderstorms returns, just a high of 19 tomorrow. Your full weekend forecast coming up, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle. Let's bring Danielle back in now. A little bit of rain tonight, but it's quite nice out there.
Yeah, a really nice day overall, but we're looking at even more sunshine expected for tomorrow. So it'll be a bit of a brighter day, but still that shower and thunderstorm activity will creep back in again. 22 degrees is the temperature in Calgary. We're pretty much where we should be for this time of year. It's 23 in Lethbridge, 26 in Medicine Hat, so it's one of the hotter spots in the province. We had fairly gusty conditions, Pincher Creek over through Lethbridge and even Medicine Hat, as you can see here. You can expect these same type of gusts for tomorrow in these communities. Calgary, though, should tame down and be less than 40 for tomorrow. South of Calgary, so windy tomorrow. Calgary, less windy, a little brighter as well, but not quite as warm. I'll show you that in the longer range in just a second. Here's the severe thunderstorm watch in place, Innisfail up to Red Deer, and then mainly just east of QE2 and Highway 2. We don't have any intense severe thunderstorms right now in the area, but we do have thunderstorms. So these are not coming with the large size hail or the significant wind gusts, but they're still thunderstorms. Still have to take them seriously. Lots of lightning. Some of them are really packed with lightning as well. And for Calgary, though, we're just looking at isolated showers, less likely to see any thunderstorm activity, but showers on and off are possible, even up until about 1 in the morning before things start to clear out. You can see that little cell moving through the Irricana area as well. So it's an active day, especially east of the QE2, and we have that activity possible even through the overnight hours for areas to the north of Calgary and east of QE2. But this is a look at Saturday morning. Mainly sunny, as you can see, but by 1 in the afternoon, the chance of isolated showers and thunderstorm activity once again, and it will likely bubble up again around those supper hours tomorrow. Then by Sunday, it is stable. And then we're looking at long-term stable weather. So your Action Furnace 5-day forecast showing you 19 tomorrow, so a little cooler than today. A lot of sunshine, but then by 1 in the afternoon, showers and thunderstorms possible carrying through the supper hours. 24 degrees for Sunday, 26 for Monday, and for Canada Day Tuesday as well. So a nice forecast, especially as we get into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Tara?
Thanks, Danielle.
Hopes his contraption's true legacy is more constructive.
And I hope I can inspire people to be creative and pick up tools.
Adam Sawatsky, CTV News.
It's very creative. Of course, it's flinging fake poutine. You would never fling real poutine, but never waste your poutine like that.
Never do that.
No.
Right. And who wants poutine now for...
All of us, yeah. Well, school's out for another year, but before heading out into the real world, these new grads prove once again teamwork really does make the dream work.
On your marks, get set.
They call this table surfing, and they really do have to work together. One person standing on the table, the rest of the team is rolling under them, and then each person running to the front after they roll to make sure that they actually make it to the end. Believe it or not, this actually took place at 4 o'clock in the morning after their grad party.
I would think, yes.
I do believe that,
Yes.
of course, part of the story, yes.
Who came up with this in the first place?
I don't know. I've never actually seen this, but good on them.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fun.
Well, it's also the Friday before Canada Day, so what better way to celebrate than a pool party? These pups know how to have fun. They're surfing, they're swimming, they're playing in the foam, they're chasing balls. This is in Florida, but I think there should be more pool party dog parks like this.
Makes everyone happy.
Yes.
You know?
Even just to stand around and watch your dog have fun.
Exactly. Yeah.
Best day ever, really.
Love it. Well, Dolly Parton has a new single, and it's a little bit outside her usual genre. Yeah, Dolly Parton has teamed up with Motley Crue to record a new version of the band's 1985 power ballad, Home Sweet Home. It comes with a new video. It's a vintage mix-up of Motley Crue, shots of Dolly Parton in the studio, and then information about homeless youth. A portion of the proceeds from this song will go toward the Covenant House. That's an organization dedicated to helping young people facing homelessness.
Good for Dolly, right?
Yeah.
She can do anything.
She can do anything. Her voice is amazing, no matter what she decides to sing. She sounds great.
Absolutely.
Well, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
For the record, there's been a lot of talk about poutine off air and where to get the best one in the city. Anyway, we're all a little distracted now. 24-hour forecast. We'll get to that in just a second. But for now, let's talk about, well, as we head into the weekend, we have some really bright, warm weather on the way. 23 degrees is the temperature at the moment, and also our daytime high. So we've been doing okay temperature-wise, and we're looking at getting a little warmer as we head into, well, especially Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I'll show you that in just a moment here. We still have the severe thunderstorm watch in place. No severe thunderstorms to speak of at the moment, but there's the potential for it, which is why the watch is in place mainly east of QE2, east of Highway 2, and over to the Medicine Hat area. So that's in place. There are some thunderstorms going on. A lot of these, though, are starting to die out and weaken for the evening. In Calgary, just to look at what's going on here, we have a little non-severe one just on the south end of the city, affecting in between really Calgary and Okotoks, but showers mainly with this and a little bit of lightning as well. So there's that potential. All right, your 24-hour forecast is brought to you by Action Furnace. Fix right or it's free. So yes, the potential for thunderstorm activity weak for Calgary, though. Most likely just isolated showers in much of the city and a little gusty at times up to 40 kilometers per hour. That's for the next couple of hours. Then quiet overnight, mainly sunny for the morning hours, and then 19 in the afternoon. And by 1 in the afternoon, we get into the risk of thunderstorm activity. All right, quiet on the BC side in the 20s. Rocky Mountain has down through Red Deer and even through Olds and Calgary. We get into that potential thunderstorm activity at around 1 in the afternoon. And Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, Pincher Creek looking like it will be a little windy, 60 kilometer per hour gust possible. Just a quick look at your 10-day trend. Check that out. Temperatures in those mid-20s for quite a long stretch starting Sunday. Tara?
Thanks, Danielle.
And it's that calm demeanor that will probably take Riley further in this sport. Eventually, she wants to turn pro.
I need to be older to be a pro, and I think I can do really well, but I'm really excited for next year.
Riley's amazing, eh?
So good. She is impressive. Wow. Well, none of us thought to take Monday off. We should have, because it's going to be a beautiful stretch.
I know, a nice stretch. I guess we'll have to solve our sadness with poutine.
Okay.
Later. But yeah, if you were smart enough or, you know, took Monday off, it's such a nice stretch to have off. Tomorrow, mainly sunny for the morning and early afternoon. By 1 in the afternoon, we get into the risk of showers and thunderstorms once again. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesday looks like a stable, hot, dry, sunny stretch with temperatures, as you can see here, looking quite nice. Okay, weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. And D. Deutsch sent this in, taken yesterday, I believe, just north of Cochrane.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah, and you know what? When you're out and about on maybe your extra long weekend, if you got it, take some pictures, please, for us. Send them in.
Good thinking. Thanks for your company tonight. Have a great weekend.